You know, we've all thought for a long time that there'd be a link between soda consumption and obesity. With this study, we now have hard scientific proof for the first time of the direct link between soda consumption and obesity here in California.
Well, we've moved to a society that depends on fast foods. And one of the worst offenders is sodas because it's full of sugar, no nutrients at all. In fact, after you've drunk a soda and the sugar is metabolized, you don't even know that you've had those calories at all.
You know, the scariest part of this study is that already 2/3 of Californians are overweight or obese, with 40% of our kids and 62% of adolescents drinking soda every day. We just can't afford to raise another Pepsi generation.
Well, I'm sure there's other elements too that are contributing to obesity, but definitely soda is one of them because it's kind of the silent calorie counter. You don't really realize how much you're drinking. You know, it's what, 160 calories per soda, and how many do kids drink a day and adults, and you don't even think about it because it's a liquid form of calories.
The enormous availability, the massive marketing, and the low price of sugar-sweetened beverages are all encouraging children, teens, and adults, encouraging all of us to drink this product, even though it's contributing to our obesity epidemic.
I don't really know what to say beyond the fact that it's way too accessible for kids, and people don't really understand that how much sugar and carbs are in that stuff. It's way too accessible, and kids just suck it down. I did growing up. One day I was on the treadmill and I ran for 20 minutes. It said you burned like 130 calories. I went home, had a Coke, and it was like 130 calories. And I'm like, I just negated what I just did, and I hated running, so that was it.
The average American is drinking almost 300 calories more per day than they did in 1977. Of those calories, 43% of those are new soda calories. And in large part, the reason they're new soda calories is because we are drinking a whole lot more soda than we used to. Here's what a soda used to look like in, say, the 1960s or 1970s. This is 8 ounces of soda, one serving. Now, the average person goes to a convenience store or the market. This is 20 ounces of soda. When you go to a fast food restaurant, this is 32 ounces of soda. And there are a lot of people who are drinking things like this that are 64 ounces of soda.
If you go back 20 or 40 or 50 years, water is what we drank. Sodas were a treat. Now sodas have become a staple, part of a regular diet for many people. And that's the sad part, is that 1 and 2 generations ago, that wasn't the case.
Sweetened beverages include the whole range of products, the growing range of products that are available in California and across the country. We're talking about soda pop, we're talking about vitamin water, we're talking about sports drinks, products that more and more are being marketed as if they're healthy because they might contain electrolytes, when really what they're doing is contributing to our obesity epidemic with all the added sugar that we just don't need. No one in California needs to be drinking 17 teaspoons of sugar a day.
I would say yes, and the reason I would say yes is because people that I know that drink soda have it next to them all the time in the same way that you would water. You know, instead of having a big jug of water, they get their cans of soda and they drink it and then they go get another one and just have it throughout the day. Well, all of those calories add up.
Yeah.
All these really are sugar delivery devices. We are drinking bottles and bottles of sugar every day, and that sugar is contributing directly to California's $41 billion obesity epidemic. Soda is everywhere in California. There's something for each of us to do to begin to turn the tide on sugar-sweetened beverage consumption. If you're drinking soda, we'd suggest that you drink at least 1 less soda a day than you are now. But there are also changes that we can make in the beverage environment. Right now, sodas are available virtually everywhere. There are walls of soda in aisles in supermarkets. When you go to a convenience store, much of what's available in convenience store now are sugar-sweetened beverages. There are public policies that need to be changed so that cities and counties are no longer perpetuating this epidemic of sugar-sweetened beverage consumption.